Okay, so if you've seen the video, The Invasion of the Benign Blue Daleks, you know that there was some major plumbing going on. Basically, there's a tunnel underneath my house and a 5-foot pile of sand outside it. It's been there for 3 weeks, and it's quite the exhibition. So, today's version of the saga, episode of the saga, is that I asked Marianne, my landlady, if she would ask the plumber to work on the drain for my laundry machine. He says it should be clear. My laundry wasn't draining into there. My laundry was draining on the hose into my sink, which you can see in the tour of my house video. Well, the white plastic thing that was holding the hose and draining it into the sink got broken in multiple places, like it was intentionally broken. And I came home at work and I just saw that on the ground. It was like, oh, that's lovely. So the current setup for my laundry room is this. We have the pipe draining into this configuration, which goes into the drain that's supposed to be draining, or whatever, what have you, that hasn't been tested yet. And then the plumber asks me if I've tested it as I'm getting ready to go to work. Which, may I remind you, my store is closing, and I'm losing my job, and I'm taking severance pay, and when I go to work, everything's out of order because we're closing, and when I come home, everything's out of order because there's plumbing. And I'm very frustrated. So in the process of this, my mom asks me if I can talk to the plumbers about the laundry machine. That was what began the laundry edition episode. And then when I inform her on this tiny segment of the episode, she got on me to find the manual for the washing machine because they bought it for me, and as I'm in financial transition, I will not be buying myself a replacement, as they themselves cannot buy a replacement, so I have to make this one last. So she pushes the issue tonight, and I was very proud of myself for not swearing while explaining how angry I am that the plumber broke my hose! He broke my drain! Sorry. So, I've officially tested the drain with a funnel and some water. I have poured 3 things of this down the drain. Everything's going smoothly. There's airflow up, there's water down. Physically, this should work. Musical irritation. Hashtag my face. Okay. Hashtag my face. You don't have to, I'm just thinking it's funny. So she prayed for me, and during the prayer I resisted getting irritated, and then I cried, and then we finally got off the phone an hour later. I love my mom, but there are moments. And it didn't help at the beginning of the conversation. I was trying to help her to understand my blog, which is very out there, and I have to completely rewrite because it's still in Meganish and not English, which is a big difference. And she's like, I don't get this. So she couldn't really affirm me because she didn't understand what it was about. So I have to rewrite that. I will stop whining and show you the test. So, back to the washer. We have it on 9 minutes. 9. We have it on 9 minutes. The low level and we're going to try this. This is only a test. To be continued.